He didn't even look at me when he said it, just stared ahead, past the rows of graves and wilted flowers, into nothing. "You're not my daughter." The words cut cleaner than any knife. I blinked, once, didn't cry, didn't scream. The funeral crowd behind us faded into a blur. Mourning his wife, my mother. He kept his eyes forward, cold, dry. "And you won't see a cent from me. You can stop pretending now." My hands were folded in front of me, still, controlled. It was raining, but I didn't move. He walked away like he hadn't just buried the last connection we had. And I stood there, empty, until a thought surfaced. Not a scream, a strategy. He never loved me, not fully, but I thought I was imagining it. The way he favored my brother, the way he paused before introducing me at events, always calling me by my full name, never my daughter. I ignored it, swallowed it, told myself it was just his way. But when Mom died, the mask came off. He didn't even invite me to read at the service. I found out about the will's revision the day after, through his lawyer. He'd cut me out completely, said I wasn't biologically his, that Mom had lied, and he was setting things right. I didn't believe him, not fully, not yet. But the crack had opened, and something inside me began to pour through it, something calm, dark, purposeful. I didn't confront him. That's what he would have expected. Tears, outrage, maybe even legal threats. But I played the dutiful outsider, sent polite messages, attended family gatherings in silence. And quietly, I started digging. Old letters, emails, DNA kits. I knew where he kept things, how meticulous he was with records. I had access to everything once, enough to find what I needed, enough to build the truth on paper. What I found wasn't just paternity, it was worse. Turns out Mom had lied, but not in the way he claimed. She'd covered for him to protect me, because he wasn't just a distant father, he was a cheating one. Affairs, financial trails, a whole second life that threatened everything he'd built. Mom knew. She kept it hidden, for the sake of the name, the image. And now she was gone, which meant I was the only one left who knew, and I held proof in my hand. It came in the form of a document, bound, stamped, DNA reports, bank statements, signed confessions from an ex-employee he had paid off to stay silent about the affair. Even a letter from my mother. She must have written it when she knew she was dying. It was addressed to me. "I'm sorry I didn't protect you better." It was all there. The truth in black and white. He wasn't disowning me because I wasn't his child. He was disowning me because I was the only one who knew who he really was. I slid the folder into a black box, wrapped it with silver ribbon, and waited for the perfect moment. His 70th birthday party was held at the country club, elegant, excessive, empty in all the ways that mattered. He stood at the center, shaking hands with politicians and men who owed him favors. I approached calmly. He saw me and smirked. "Didn't expect you'd come." I handed him the box. "I brought a gift," I said. He unwrapped it without interest, expecting a peace offering. But when he lifted the lid, he froze. Read the top page, then the second. The color drained from his face. He glanced up at me, eyes shaking. "What is this?" I stepped closer. "Your legacy." Then I turned and walked away. I left before the whispers started, but I knew they would. He built his life on a lie, and I just handed the world the blueprint. He never called me again, didn't contest it, didn't fight back, because men like him only know how to control, not how to defend. And when control is gone, they crumble. I watched his name vanish from boards and committees, watched the empire he built pull away from him like a tide retreating from something rotten. He thought blood made him a king. He forgot daughters can become queens, especially when they're underestimated. He thought saying I wasn't his would destroy me, but all he did was give me permission to bury him while he was still alive.